Yeah, as you can tell right now, you might see what obvious thing right here I'm going to be talking about. Yeah, I saw that movie people said was bad. Well, guess what? I saw. Yeah. Is it really as bad as people say it is? Well, guess what, people? I saw the Emojji Movie, and as soon as I saw it, here's my reaction. Wow. Just wow. I mean, I was amazed by so much detail Sony put into this movie. I mean, they got the references down and the animation looks really good. So, what's the story? So, the story is about this one emoji called Meh, who has trouble struggling in society, and he makes a lot of faces besides one. So, in the emoji universe, everybody has to do their one face only. No exceptions. But Meh has this bad job of keeping his face straight that he accidentally screws up when Alex, the main character of the movie, in the human world, is trying to send a text to his girlfriend or love interest, Addie. He makes the wrong face, which is kind of funny, and then, the smiling emoji tries to terminate him by deleting him with, these bots. So he escapes and finds a high five emoji, and then they try to find a way to get themselves noticed and have him cleared of being wanted, while also finding this mysterious emoji they call jailbreak. So this movie altogether, I have to say they really have the references down. They do Candy Crush, they do YouTube, funny cat videos, Instagram, and Twitter. I mean, trust me, if you've seen the movie, you know where the Twitter comes from, obviously. Now, I know there are other characters in there, like the poop emoji and the semicolons and, well, Meh's parents. And the one character I cannot stand in that entire movie is the smiling emoji. I mean, she talks like she's so happy, and she makes the Barbie look bad. I mean, I would be surprised if that's the voice of Barbie from the Toy Story movies doing the voice of the smiling emoji. She got on my freaking nerves. Like, every time she popped on screen and was smiling and just, oh my gosh. That part alone infuriated me. I mean, seriously, I've handled characters, couldn't stand characters that could be annoying, hateable, despicable, but this one, she was just downright cringeworthy. Anyway, back to the movie. Like I said, they do the references really good. There's also a subplot where Alex's phone he thinks is starting to malfunction, because keep in mind, Meh was actually called a malfunction because he made a bad mistake by making a wrong face, and that's why he's being targeted by the bots. Well, his parents are trying to look for him. He goes through all sorts of these apps, like Candy Crush, where the high five thing is eating his way through, and the references are really good. They even have the music going on. They have the tasty, delicious, divine. Yeah, they do that. And I keep wondering, how was this hated by critics? This is awesome! I don't care what people say, because they actually have the references really good. They even have technology, you know, all these, techno bits and stuff like that, the green stuff, like, this reminds me, okay, I'm sorry, this kind of reminds me of the regular show finale, because, well, regular show movie, the regular show finale has outlines. Well, this one's got, like, the technical microchips, stuff like that. Sony actually inserted this in the Emojji Movie, because emojis have their purpose. They're in this box, and they need to do their purpose, and behind it is this technical wall. Like, it's so awesome. I mean, I've never seen Sony do anything like this before. Well, yeah, you got your Hotel Transylvania, you got your Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, you're going to, see what new movies are going to come out soon, but here, they actually nailed the technology really well. As for the high five guy, I have to say, he's really funny too, and there's this one part in the movie that I absolutely adored. When they're in the Just Dance app, they're, like, dancing to these songs, and they have this song by Wham, you know, Wake Me Up Before You Go, and then they're playing Feel This Moment. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is this? And then there's this part where where Meh says the robots can't dance, they're dancing. And I'm like, well, that's obvious. And then when the app starts to get deleted by Alex because it's making noise, high five disappears. and then Matt tells Jailbreak to go back. But after a little convincing, they go back, and yeah, I have to say the story is actually progressing really well. I know I'm not really talking about the other parts like the lounge and the loser lounge and stuff like that, because those are just nitpicks I kind of have. Like, I mean, I do like the emojis hanging out together, and the loser lounge is where the ones not being picked are used, because High Five was there before, because he used to be used on Alex's phone as an emoji as favorite, but then he wasn't a favorite because he wasn't used anymore, and he was in the loser lounge. Anyway, as I was saying, during the deletion of Just Dance app, the smiling emoji sends out this really big bot to go search for them. And while that's happening, they go to the firewall. They give Meg tries to give out faces to try to trick the identity of who he is, so that way the firewall can let him in. So they come up with all these passwords, but it turns out that the one password was Addie, which is Alex's crush. And keep in mind, all of this is happening because he is going to return his phone to the phone store. He has an appointment at 4 p.m., and they're blaming Matt for this whole situation. I mean, technically, yes, it is his fault, but his parents said he wasn't ready, but he was determined that he was, so that's kind of a little messed up that it's all because of him. Well, practically, it is part of his fault, but I don't think killing or deleting him will be really necessary. So they go, actually, I forgot to say, they went back to the trash to go get High Five out of the trash, and then they're in the firewall, and then they get in the iCloud. They go back, but then he gets captured by the robot, and just when he was about to be deleted, okay, I'm really sorry. There's another subplot where Mad's father actually does the same thing as Mad does. He changes his faces. And just when they're about to be erased, then, High Five and Jailbreak come to the rescue. She's actually a princess, and she actually whistles to get a Twitter bird, because, you know, princesses whistle, and then the birds come. I was predicting, so what? Is it going to be a Twitter bird? Boom! It's a Twitter bird. I'm like, wow. I don't know. I know it was predictable, but still. So, the robot gets defeated because High Five touches buttons, and then Smiley Face gets defeated, and just before... And then Alex is just erasing his phone, but then Matt comes to the rescue and does this really amazing face that no emoji has ever seen before. And then he gets his phone back, Addie gets his message, they go to the dance, and then the emojis hang out together. Smiling Face is in the loser lounge. Matt's finally found his true identity. He's a favorite, so is High Five. Movie's over. And that is the Emojji Movie. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. People said this movie was terrible. It was great. I will admit, there was also a Hotel Transylvania short called Puppy that played. I saw it and... meh, it was okay. Not great, not bad, it was okay. I know Jenny Tartakovsky worked on it because he's got the animation and stuff, but I still feel sorry for him because of the Samurai Jack thing. Oh, and another thing right now, I need to say something. Samurai Jack is not on Adult Swim anymore. Like, I don't understand. I went to Guide yesterday. There is no Samurai Jack in the lineup. It's gone. Like, why? My gosh. If you guys watched Cartoon Network today, I hope you guys were aware that they play Teen Titans Go Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo today. I'm serious. Any one of you guys who have the 6 p.m., you better watch it. Or check your guides because you do not want to miss this. This is a one-time opportunity to see it. You guys? Teen Titans Go, and then Teen Titans Go Trouble in Tokyo? Really? Wow, I don't know why Cartoon Network's doing this. Anyways, for the Emojji Movie, I give this movie 8 out of 10 stars because it was a little predictable, but I love the characters, except the smiling face one. I love the animation. I love how they use the music in there. The environments, they say it's like Inside Out and Wreck-It Ralph. Well, it's true because it does follow the same purpose, except instead of human emotions and inside the brain, you got humans and emojis. That's pretty cool. So if you guys have smartphones, you might want to send emojis to your friends from now on, because once you see the Emojji Movie, you'll find out it's all worth it.